come back until late in the year. And so,
Parsons on the move, and Micah Parsons is in.
Hey, tell me you didn't grow up in the projects without telling me.
I grew up with adjacent.
Third and long. It's Von Miller putting his stamp on this one.
Good for you. I hope it fucks your life up. I hope you fail. I hope you fall flat on your face. I'm like, these are my friends. This is us.
Good ball comes out of his hand toward the end zone. Picks
It
up.
feels bad for Deshaun Watson coming back and having terrible performance.
J.K. Dobbins' hand.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
This is Blunt Football Talk. That's pro football done.
Unprofessional.
It's the morning where I live. I don't give a fuck where you live. My job not to give a fuck where you live. It's my job to give a fuck where I live, right? That's where I live. Like I'm such right now. It's pretty cold outside. Well, I mean, it's not better than what it's been. You know, it's warm compared to it's like Elsa walked through your fucking house and
I don't know if that's like
froze the fucking windows over.
Minus 25-degree weather.
When Elsa's outside and the fucking river's frozen together, or my windows were at least like, you know, it was like you couldn't open the door. It literally
Saran wrap, my guy.
It actually became to a point where it became a potential hazard, so we had to like take extreme measers to get back warm again.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you could have just put Saran wrap over the windows, make sure there's like any heat, like put a hair dryer to it to seal it in. That way none of the heat would come in.
We got a guest in the studio today. Y'all remember intern Eli? Well, he ain't intern Eli no more. He's just C4. Explosive. Wait, do I have an explosion too? Producers, give us an explosion sound.
Yeah, he's not that cool.
Fuck, man, that's not an explosion. That is not an explosion.
It's fucking close enough.
I mean, that's how I explode with laughter. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
What? Speak up, bitch.
What? Am I quiet?
Use your man voice.
Yeah.
It might be me though. Let me hear it.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, little no. Yeah.
You hear that?
That was nice try. Though.
I mean, to be quite honest, I can't hear anything. You took my headphones, but
I mean, nice try though. Nice try.
He's like, "Can you hear that?" I'm like, "With what? With
these
what?"
nuts.
Oh.
You walked it too.
I did. This is Blunt
Football
Talk. That's pro football.
I'm professional.
As a motherfucker, generally.
He didn't even say done. He just.
I
Said
did. I also changed the wake and bake slogan. It is now unprofessionally professional. Or no. It's the other way. Professionally unprofessional news. Somebody told me, "You're not very polite," and I was like, "Dude, our slogan is literally unprofessionally done professionally," or the other way around. I did it backwards again, didn't I?
Professionally unprofessional?
Yeah, professionally unprofessional. I said we literally do this for fun. I sit here for 4 hours a day on the internet, just fucking with people, making snide comments or just dumb comments to their posts, and then waiting for them to lose it if I've triggered them. Triggered?
He's an ancient troll.
Ask him. I am a Division I troll. I went to D1 troll school.
I mean, don't ask me. I mean,
I played defensive troll back.
Is that like a defensive safety troll?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely the safety troll. If nobody else gets you, I'll get you. Man, I am good at this. Guys, we don't write our bits. This just happens. Just so y'all know, we don't write bits. This
nobody else
just
got you.
happens.
I got you.
So, damn, I got
today's coffee bit is brought to you by GMO. It's a deliciously pungent shit.
Oh yeah, speaking of weed, I brought some Golden Goat and some juicy fruit to the table today. You brought yourselves, I can see.
I brought.
No, I know, I saw GMO.
GMOs.
That, whatever that you busted out there right there, when I first walked in here to the studio, I smelled that and only that. I was like, it smelled so good, it reminded me to go get my weed. Like, I was like, oh shit, I forgot my weed. That smells great. What is that? You should smell mine.
Oh, this is the juicy fruit. You say it smells like Captain Crunch. That is not the way a juicy fruit should smell. I'm just saying.
It smells like juicy fruit gum or Captain Crunch. The two kind of smell similar to me, though.
No, juicy fruit and Captain Crunch smell totally fucking different. There's no fruit in Captain Crunch. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said Crunch Berries. I'm sorry. You're right. I meant Captain Crunch Berries. You know Crunch Berries?
That's not Crunch Berries, though.
Kinda. It's got that low grade. It's like a low grade. It smells more like crunch than berry, though. How about that?
Smells more like crunchy, cheesy berry.
You smell like cheesy crust. What? I mean, crunch. I did not hand that off
Smell
right.
my
That
asshole
was a
again?
bad handoff right there.
Facts,
My
bro.
track coach would be like, "What were you doing with the baton, Trey?" All right,
Do
so
we got to practice passing again?
did you go to football?
Huh?
You go to football?
Nah, I
This
forgot it.
motherfucker. As soon as you said practice passing, I remembered. I
There's
was
just
like,
one right there.
You know what's weird? I think I brought my cleats.
I mean, you can't really throw it that
the cleats
hard.
in no football.
I know,
I mean,
right?
you
How do you bring the cleats in no football?
I should do
ADHD.
conditioning for that and just start running.
Get out
Make
there and
me
run
run.
hills now. Just go run hills. Don't come back until the hill is gone. Run it into the ground.
Wait, what?
You know, a coach like that. I had coaches like that. That like, I want you to run up that hill until there's no longer a hill there. Meaning, like, time would pass and bring the other dirt up. Like, goddamn, bro, you would have run for like 200,000 to a million.
You would have
yards,
ran that.
right?
You would have ran the hill down the
That's
path
his way of saying
created
you're
of
kicked
going
off the
through.
team.
My coach would say stuff to me when I was a
That,
kid,
put it
though,
down.
that I'd be like, bro, I'm too scientifically intelligent for that coach. Like, you can't say that shit to me. You can say that shit to like one of our dingbat players. You can't say that to me.
Run it until it. Yeah. Then what you do is just get a backhoe and you clear the lane out.
Well, it is time to get to the headlines. I'll bust out the headlines. You guys tell me what you think. Here we go. It is the Hurry Up Headlines with Mr. Trey.
Hurry up, bitch! Hurry up!
Damn, ho!
Hurry up, bitch! Hurry up!
Jim Irsay. Don't ever stop doing that, by the way. I just
Hurry up,
no,
bitch,
not this show. I
hurry
mean,
up.
just every show. Just do that every show from now on. Don't ever not do that again. I'll kill you.
Hurry up, bitch! Hurry up!
All right, so
Oh, that hurts
that's the
when you
sound I
said
hear in
that.
my head when I'm playing quarterback. Just hurry up and get rid of the ball, stupid.
Hurry up! Here comes the Oh shit! That looked like it hurt.
That didn't sound like that, actually, but
I bet
close.
it did. I bet it did.
Colts owner Jim Irsay was found unresponsive in December, and there was Narcan was used to revive him. Some people talking about like heart issue, but I'm like, they don't use Narcan.
That sounds like an OD.
Narcan is used specifically to reverse opioid OD, which means maybe he took too many pain pills or too many of his pain meds. You know, rich
Maybe
folks, rich folks don't buy
interacted
heroin. They're
together.
drug dealers. They're doctor.
They did. Some of his drugs probably had a bad interaction together, which can happen because
Anything on
doctors like, here,
Irsay
take
C4?
this. He's like, who?
Nothing. The man almost
Fucking
died. Good
dig.
for him. Damn. No, that's not what he said. That's not what he
that's
said.
Gen Z for you.
No. It's just like you guys talk. I was
That's Gen Z
listening.
for you. All right, so the Eagles coaching job, should it be on the table after what happened in Tampa and prior to Tampa? Technically speaking, the Eagles went 1-7 in their
after.
last 8 games.
After
guys.
they
That
changed
includes
their
that wild card
defensive
game, of course.
coordinator.
That does include that wild card game, but that was briefly like 1 week after they changed coordinators, everything just fell apart.
Yeah, that's
Who changed the coordinators?
Was that the head coach? Nick
Then
Sirianni?
who should be on the hot seat?
I mean, you know, probably the head
Hey,
coordinator. But who is going to be
you
on the hot
fuck up,
seat?
You fuck up.
Who is going to be on the hot seat, though? The defensive coordinator.
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't sound like he's going to lose his job. I'll be very real with you.
Didn't say he had to lose his job.
But look, Philly is classic Philly example. I don't even got to use my own team that did this. I don't got to use the Broncos that have done this. Classic Philly issue. They fired Doug Peterson 2 years after he went to the Super Bowl and won one. Do you think they wouldn't fire the other dude for fucking up and costing them a chance to go back?
I mean, yeah,
It makes sense to me.
that's Philly. Who gives a shit?
Well, he might get fired because there's some good coaches out there that might, there's like job opportunities like Belichick, Vrabel, Harbaugh. There's some good options if they do fire.
Yeah, I'm even looking at my coach. I'm like, I know we just got you, but there's some sexy bitches out there on the table to purchase, man. But I like Gannon. I want to keep Gannon around because that man's building a defense in Arizona that stood up to people when we were supposed to be dog shit. And while we were bird shit instead of dog shit, it still stood up to people.
Isn't that worse?
No, I think bird shit's probably worse.
Bird shit's more irritating.
Bird shit's more irritating because it can hit you from above. Dog shit's more irritating because there's landmines everywhere. An aerial assault may be more irritating than a landmine assault. At least
If
I
you can see the
mine.
landmines, yeah.
The aerial assault just, like a real military aerial assault, just kind of comes out of nowhere. And you're like, oh,
Stealth fucking bomber.
right. By the time you hear the jet, you're dead. That theory?
Yeah,
Well, it's not a theory. It's a fact.
it's a
That's a
fact.
silent jet.
If you hear the jet, they weren't shooting at you or you're dead.
Yeah, by the time you hear it, you're
Yep, you're dead. Like, all right, so just ask those guys over and oh, never mind. We're not even going to go back.
wrong show.
I wasn't even going to say it. I was going to say Russia, but I know people might have thought I was going to say something else. Next news. Cowboys punched in the mouth, punched in the playoffs, punched out of the playoffs.
Kept everybody safe.
McCarthy and Dan Quinn. Jones. Now listen. This is how you know my notes like evolve through the week. I wrote down should McCarthy and Quinn should Jones hit the reset button and get rid of those two, right? And then right under there it says McCarthy returns for a 5th season.
Yeah, I remember I sent you that. I was like, are you fucked? As soon as
What
I
was my
came
answer
through,
back?
Oh, so what you're telling me is they're going to do the same thing and hope for something different.
And
What
that
is the
what?
definition of insanity,
That's the
please?
purest definition of insanity. Down here in Dallas, we're going to continue with the same coach, the same system, the same everything, and hope we don't get punched in the mouth. In my opinion, didn't you take a step back? Because last year you got punched in the mouth in the divisional round. So you actually did worse this year,
Well,
Dallas.
didn't they have a better record this year, though?
Does Jerry have, hold on, we all go through this. You're going to learn when you get older too, son. We all go through this. You get comfortable at your job. It's not the best job for you, right? But you're comfortable. So you're a little worried to maybe take a risk, make a change, something like that. You get a little scared and you're afraid to like take that chance, that leap of faith, right? That maybe it will all completely fall apart and you'll end up broke, but maybe, just maybe, you might get the job of your dreams, right? That's, I think, the syndrome that Jerry Jones suffers from. He literally is so comfortable and he's like, we're just right there. If I just put a little more into it, we're just right there. But I'm going, no, you're not. You took a step back, Mr. Jones.
That defense definitely fell apart. And when you have an offense that runs basically off of creating havoc in the backfield, and then when you can stop creating havoc in the backfield, then it definitely there's a problem there. You got to be more creative and be able to adapt as the game progresses. I think that's like the worst thing that they couldn't do. They could not adjust to what everybody else was throwing them. They kept trying to play the same fucking script. I'm like, the script isn't fucking working, bitch.
Can I give a hats off real quick though? Hats off to the kid, Jordan Love. Right. While he's not a rookie, it is his first season starting. And hats off to the kid to get the Packers back into the playoffs his first season starting. But I wanted to talk about,
How about that throw?
I wanted to talk about a couple things. Hats off to Jordan Love and hats off to the offensive coordinator from Green Bay. Because what I saw,
don't want to give it to the coach?
What I saw was,
you don't want to give it to the head coach?
And the head coach, LaFleur. But what I'm saying is hats off to those guys for this reason. Because, guys, did you see how Dallas was biting so hard on some of those shake routes and so hard on some of those in-out break routes and some of those hitch and goes or whatever you want to run, right? Dallas would bite on the hitch and the guy just take the fuck off on him. Hats off to the OC for putting a game plan with the head coach together and literally fucking exposing Dallas in a way that they actually, I think the only, here's my theory. Hear me out here. I think somebody went and watched San Francisco tape.
Can we talk about
Didn't that Packers look like they beat them the way San Francisco beat them?
I mean, it looked like they wanted to play from ahead early. It looked nasty.
Well,
I think it was better than what it looked better. It looked
stand.
better than the Niners did it. And that's gonna be a good game.
What's your take on the Cowboys and McCarthy?
I don't care.
It's the Cowboys. No,
I don't need another Preston here, okay?
Hey, look, I honestly
look. I was born in 2006. When was the last time they went to the
95?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it was the 95. I think it was the 95 season, but it was in the
They won the
January
95
96.
Super Bowl.
Okay, thank you for that. It's been a minute.
He wasn't even alive.
It's been a minute. Yeah, you were.
His entire life they've been
you were
losing.
Literally hiding in my nuts then.
His entire life.
Sorry, C4.
Dallas has been losers.
No, I think it's a Cowboys problem. Like it's got to be
Can't just
something
say
higher
one of
than
your
the
co-hosts
players.
was-
It's
can't
got.
ju- can't just say one of your co-hosts was in your nuts and not explain that they were your kid at one. They are your kid, and so they were.
I mean, you literally can say that.
but it just won't come out the right way. That's what she said.
I mean,
but
maybe that's what he said too.
I
Who
think
knows?
it's a problem higher than the players. I think it's a problem with the coaching, or even higher than the coaching. Like Jones might be the
Did you say it's
issue.
ownership?
Yeah, maybe.
No way.
But
Hey,
to
what
get
else says about
to
them?
get a little off topic here, the Eagles and the Cowboys messed up my picks. All my other picks for the wild card were right. So thanks to them.
Oh, so
I'm not
you got
100%.
So you got 4 right.
Yeah, I got 4
So
right.
you want to see how I listen? Like the guy, the magician that goes into all the football training camps.
Yeah.
What's the number above your name?
Oh, 4.
That's how many you got right, is it?
Yeah.
I had that wrote down 2 days ago. Never
Nice.
talked to him about it.
Nice.
Good guess.
I'm good, right? That was. Did I do a little of that like magician's move or no? No, was that weak?
Oh, that was pretty hard.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you having my back. Fuck you, Preston.
Whatever. That's your kid. That's your semen demon. He's supposed to.
Man, he'll sell me out for his stepmom in a heartbeat.
Around other people, he's got your back.
She's, more his style. I'm not. I'm like loud and obnoxious.
I'm just impressed. Like, it's right. It's right.
I mean,
Talk to me. That's 4.
Honestly, okay, so I'll tell you guys no magician stuff here. Honestly, I just gave him 4 because you and I were the lowest at 4, and I figured we should give him an even starting pad, and we couldn't let him be with Chris. Chris slayed yesterday.
Oh, so you thought I was going to be trash at picking?
Yeah.
Wait, where is Chris? Oh, I can't hear Chris if we bring him in.
I'll tell you if he says something. Bring him in, fucker.
No, I just won't hear him. So it is.
I mean, I gotta talk shit because we play.
I'll send the invite. But anyway, let's go to the next headline. Bill Belichick interviewed with the Falcons this week. Also looking at interview with some other teams. You had a second interview with them again?
This is the second interview. Oh, and
I think he should go to LA, honestly. But they want Harbaugh. They want Harbaugh bad.
Yeah,
I don't even blame him. I don't even blame
Come
him.
here, Harbaugh. We want you.
Give a shout out to the Raiders organization for finally
Antonio Pierce.
Yes,
it's on my list.
that was cool.
It's on my notes.
Yeah, I was hoping you get there. Yeah,
getting it out of my way to load a ball.
I just was like, I hope that happens, but
Here,
if not,
hold this notepad so I can read it at times.
No matter how bad the Raiders are, they
No,
always
he's a
seem
table.
to be cool. Like, something about them. They do something cool, even no matter how bad they are.
Human easel.
The Raiders are just a cool team.
at times.
At times, they're fans, so they can get a little mad.
In other news,
Have you not talked to a Cowboys fan or an Eagles fan?
Oh, man, Eagles fans, they get mad. Cowboys?
Put that on silent.
No vibration.
No vibrations on the table. Yep. Let me give you guys another headline so we can get into. Well, no, hold on. Wait, what were you about to say about who?
Who to who?
You were about to say
I already
something.
said what I had to say.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something again. No. So Tomlin is returning for a final year of his contract with the Steelers. And the question becomes, will they get a quarterback that can get them there? Because I don't think Pickett's it. But here's the thing is,
I don't think
do y'all think I just switched up on Pickett? Because P'll tell you that I didn't think he should have even been drafted where he was, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't I? I said he should have been drafted. Damn, bro. You have to bring up his hand size. His wife.
But that's what you said.
No, I'm
Okay.
just playing. Yeah, I don't even think he's married. So anyway, no, I was just going to say, though, that that's good for Tomlin, but I just wonder where the quarterback competition will come from, and we won't really know that until we start to see, as we call it, the quarterback carousel.
Like, I mean, if they're going for a veteran quarterback, understandable. But unless they're going for a new rookie that
Are you ready for my
just
suggestion?
claimed eligibility
Are you ready
for
for
the
my
draft,
suggestion?
yeah, sure. Joe Flacco? No, I'm just playing.
You're so stupid. Hey.
Yeah, but for real, shout out to Joe Flacco. For real.
Hey, January Joe turned into February no more. So check it out. Here's my idea.
He just
Baker Mayfield.
How you know the Bucks are going to sign him again next year?
I don't. But what I'm saying is that's who I would pursue. Bring him back into the division. He's a good quarterback. He's a former #1 draft pick just because he's not, I always say he ain't him, but he can be him for a season. I promise you. He was a #1 draft pick. Let's be honest. And he's played well at times when he's needed to, like against the Eagles, where he fucking lit them up. You have an intelligent quarterback who's above average with an offensive coordinator that knew the goddamn mission. That's all you need with Baker. You need to surround him with the right people. I think
He also needs to have the right attitude.
they also
His personality has to be correct.
guys. Do you guys realize Pittsburgh only gave up like 19 points a game this year, 17 points a game this year, something small, right?
Mhm.
So my point is this: then why were you guys basically just over 500? You need an offensive coordinator that can help you guys score, and you need a quarterback that can get you there. And it ain't Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett. That's all I'm really saying.
That's agreed. Well, Kenny Pickett after he sits on the bench for a couple years.
They got options. They could draft. They could go in free agency.
How are they going to draft though? Okay. So to be fair to you, you're right. But that quarterback, they got to find that gem in the second or third round, then maybe the fourth, because you're not going to get him in the first round. Him in the first round is going in the first 8 picks. It's just what's needed there. And Arizona's doing you a favor because they kept Kyler around, so it's not in the first 7 or 6.
Especially because Caleb decided to enter the draft.
Going to Chicago. There's another good one where that's a good one right there. Fields. What about Fields?
Do you think they'll
I think
trade him
Denver
down?
wants Fields. I feel like Denver should go for Fields.
I feel
Denver
like
fans want Fields.
I don't know what Sean Payton's so hard to read. He's kind of douchey at times,
Right?
and it's just hard to read him.
You
I
don't
talked
know.
to some Denver fans. They said they want Fields.
I will tell you right now, it is a joy, it is a luxury, and it is a fucking heaven sent to have a quarterback that can run. That can legitly run.
Well,
Not kind of run, but legitly get out there and turn the wheels on. I'm talking Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, the guy that can turn on the wheels. Mahomes actually falls lower in that category of being able to turn on the wheels, and he can still turn on the Jets. You know what I mean? You got to have a guy that can get you first downs when everybody drops back in coverage and no one's going to be open. I think
you mean when
Fields is a
nobody
good
can
idea.
catch the ball.
Cortland Sutton's up there. Oh man, Jerry Jeudy, that'd be a good fit for him. Fields never been surrounded by
That's why
that
they want
much
him.
weaponry. Think about that for a second. Tim Patrick's coming back next year too. Remember he got hurt like the
Patrick
first game of the
Surtain?
season. No, Tim Patrick. Yeah, like Denver has you might be onto something there,
No,
dude.
yeah,
Good take.
because they want Fields.
Maybe
because
he's not as interny as we thought he was.
They want Fields because
Yeah,
the
talk
Bears
to
do not
Denver
have the
fans.
team built around Fields, whereas Denver, they have a legitimate team that might be able to be built around.
It's all about
quarterback,
who
a young
Sean wants, who their coach wants.
Well,
really.
let's just hope Sean Payton isn't an idiot and goes for Fields.
I mean, to be honest,
Denver is not in a position to draft well either, though.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, hats off to Russell Wilson for doing that. Because he really did go out there, say, I'm not taking a fucking pay cut, and then put them in a position where they're not going to get a very great draft pick anyway. I'm not even sure they have this picking still
Yeah, no.
over Russell still. I didn't think so, or something. I didn't think they had it. But Denver, the problem is Denver mortgaged the franchise to get Russ. And look,
They should be
look,
so
look,
willing
look.
to get rid of him.
What did we say about LA a few years ago? We said they spent so much money they have to win.
Yep.
Well, last year with Hackett, we said the same thing about Denver. They mortgaged the franchise. If you can't get it done with Wilson, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, on to the next one. Green Bay, first 7 seed to win a game since the 7th seed was added. Hey, nice, right?
Yeah.
Nice little nugget there. Tampa Bay stopped a goal line.
Stop the push.
The push at the goal line.
Yes, sir.
That is something and I'm not pointing that out for any other reason that is on my headline list for this reason. No one's been able to do that.
Nobody.
Nobody. So hats off to Tampa.
I was
Seriously, stopping
watching,
the push on the goal line against the Eagles
The
last week.
NFL Network, and they even had Professor Neil Grass DeGrasse, or Neil Tice DeGrasse, however the fuck his name is. He's like, the man has marvelous explanations for everything in the world. You ask him how to stop the tush push, his answer is, I don't know. I mean, he's into football and all that too, but he's like, I don't know, yeah.
Physics can't help you here.
Yeah, that's basically what he said, but the Bucks figured it out. Well, the fact dude jumped over the line.
Dan Quinn
Feel
was
bad.
interviewing this week with the Washington and Seattle and another team.
Damn.
Dallas Dan Quinn.
Super Bowl
if you come and interview
coming
for
back.
me after that shit, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck happened to your defense?
What the fuck happened to your defense in the Super Bowl?
Also,
Against. Yeah, that was Dan Quinn.
let's talk about the Cowboys anyway.
No, that's the coach of the Falcons when they were in the Super Bowl against, that Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
The UFL, which is the XFL USFL merger, season starts on March 30th. Who will be our team, though? The Vegas Vipers are gone. Will it be the Battlehawks? Will we go with Arlington and Texas? Not at all.
No.
Is there a franchise in LA?
No.
Oh,
And then, of
We're
course,
just stick with Alabama.
I'm not going to. No.
It's a
Probably
joke.
I'll be a Battlehawks fan.
what about a New York one?
St. Louis?
Got any New Yorks?
Yeah, I like that town. It's an indoor stadium, so we can go to a game.
In St. Louis.
Okay, it's an indoor stadium. We can go to another game. I'm just playing.
In St. Louis.
XFL USFL merger though, guys, going to start March 30th. I'm super excited. I think I don't like that start date, but that does give options for cities like Colorado Springs to potentially get a team at some point, because that would be a time where we could have, some cold early season games like we used to in spring football, But then, dude, by the time you get into like April and May and
It still starts in
June,
May
championship,
and
it's
April.
fucking fun. It's nice out. It's hot. It's
Some
great.
days.
Raiders keep Antonio Pierce as their head coach. You already brought that up. Mike Vrabel released. That's a coaching position I did not see.
Really?
Yeah.
We were
The
talking about
Titans
that one.
released
Yeah.
Vrabel. Yeah.
He was
We
one of the
interviewed
ones
him.
like from the beginning.
Did y'all hear about that?
No, he just got fired like a week or two ago. And I bring it up because I'm just really surprised by it, because I just don't agree with it. Like,
2 weeks ago, he
you
was
guys are
one of the
like
first
right
ones.
there, though.
Yeah.
And then you got rid of your coach. And then, of course, lastly, why is the bar higher for black quarterbacks? For instance, Josh Allen can have a slightly above average year like this year, right? There's one point where that team was at 6-6 and 500, guys. Come on, let's fucking be honest. So
They've been undefeated since.
the minute he goes on like a 3-game winning streak, he's now should be the front runner for MVP and all this shit. And I'm like, there's already somebody there that didn't fuck up. So I just want to ask the question that's been asked on several talk shows this week by white, brown, black, purple, orange, green, and yellow fucking talk show hosts is, why is the bar higher for black quarterbacks? Why do black quarterbacks have to perform at a level higher than anybody that's their counterpart? It doesn't make any sense to me. We saw that with Michael Vick. We saw it going all the way back to quarterbacks as long back. Dude, going back to even Doug Williams. Do you realize how many people lost so much money on that Washington Super Bowl because they're like, black quarterbacks can't fucking win a Super Bowl? Your racism cost you a fucking bet, dumb fuck.
Aaron McNair came close.
I guess I just don't understand why the bar is set higher for black quarterbacks. I asked the same question.
It's not just for black quarterbacks.
Well, okay, that's a whole nother subject for that other show on this station.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's not just one subsect.
It's not for our sports talk show, but
Yes.
I get what you're saying, though. It is a systemic issue.
Yes.
But if we say systemic, people panic, get tight, and get all hurt. So here you go. Let's move forward.
Let them get hurt. I'm just saying.
On another note, it's time to break down the games from last week. So I want to start with the
break down
Dallas
the
game
games?
because that game pissed me the fuck off. I'm not a Cowboys fan, so please keep your chastising to yourself. No, seriously. I don't understand what the fuck happened. I mean, it's one of those things where you and I go, we understand because we've watched the Cowboys forever. But you also know what I'm talking about when I say I don't understand why. How were you so ill prepared? Okay, that's my question, Dallas. How were you so ill prepared that Green Bay discovered that all they had to do was throw little hitch and goes and little slant and goes, sluggos as we call them, and just easily get Dallas to bite like a 13-year-old on a fucking football field at lunch, bro? That's why I'm
That
pissed
doesn't
off.
make sense.
That was one of the top fantasy football. It ended the season as like the first or second or third defense. I don't remember. I dropped him and kept Cleveland, and it turned out to take me all the way to the championship. So it was a smart move. But yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't.
Like Stephen A. said,
Sorry, just frustrated. I'm like, how do you guys keep fucking losing every time?
just be patient. They will not let you down.
They will. Well,
They will not let you
me
down.
down. They'll let their fans down, but they will definitely not let you down.
Exactly. They will not let
never
you
let
down.
you down, bro. Do they?
They will
Just
not
blow
let you down.
I was rooting for them. I had my DeMarcus Ware jersey, my Hall of Famer
Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware Cowboy jersey. It's not in the Hall of Fame. Wait. Anyway, sorry. Still
You
fine.
sure?
Still fine.
You sure? The Broncos.
No, I
Anyway,
took it off and threw it in the bench of my stadium. I can't go for a team that doesn't want to play a playoff game.
anyway, I had my
And then I started rooting for the other
Cowboys
team.
series
That's what
waiting
you're not
for it
going
to
for
be
anybody. You
filled.
can just flip flop in the middle of the game. It's
Oh,
cool.
it was beautiful. Cubs and Cowboys
I
fans
jumped
here
right onto
just
your
filled
bandwagon
instantly.
at halftime. Good night. It's like, fuck this game. Go Packers. Fucking idiots. You Cowboys suck. Shout out to everybody that's checking in on the live feed today. This show will be available within about 30 to 45 minutes after the show today, going right into the playoff games. Check us out every week. It's right here on Wake and Bake America Radio. We're blunt
Football
talk. That's pro football.
done unprofessional.
Clearly as fuck, because I didn't even finish my first part of that line. You
You
did.
never do. You like this is the second time today you've done that. You shithead.
I'm sorry. Call my
Do your
mom. Tell
fucking
her I'm a
job.
horrible person. She'll believe you.
I'll go tell the producer.
What?
I'll go tell the head honcho.
He's like, why do you keep grabbing my boobs? It's what ow! Oh, damn, I got it back. Okay. You know what? I don't like that. I'm not going to do that to people.
Yeah.
See how learning works, people? That's called growing as a human.
Oh, the game, the Packers. That's what I'm on.
Oh, go.
Yeah, that game was over in the third quarter because I consider their last two touchdowns garbage time.
He has notes on his phone. Good for you.
Yeah, those last two touchdowns from Dallas is garbage time.
Preston, you got some competition here. He actually does homework.
554,
Why don't you do all your
325.
schoolwork then? Because I'm doing homework for your show, Dad. That's why.
But what really concerns me is only 7 points in the first half. That was bad. But
This game was over at the half in my eyes.
better luck next
really
year, maybe.
was. Dallas made it look close, you know? C4, I really agree with them. They made it look close.
Yeah, that's
But
like
the truth
Madden
was,
when
this
you
game
put up a
felt
couple
over-
extra touchdowns to
Dude,
make it look
seriously.
close.
Because I'm playing cover. I'm playing 3 shell safeties over the top and giving you anything underneath, just nothing over the top. So yeah, and that's exactly what Green Bay was basically doing. I think they're playing either a 2 or a single or 3 shell safety at the end there, and that's what they got scored on a couple times. But no, it felt like Dallas didn't show up. And there was nothing better than throwing off that jersey. I love you, DeMarcus Ware, because you're one of the greatest defensive guys ever. But throwing off that DeMarcus Ware jersey and literally watching Cowboys fans in the stands, literally with their hands buried in their face. I laughed. I laughed like Stephen A. Smith. I felt like a deplorable human.
Was it the
And
first
then I
pick
started laughing.
or the
how was
pick
he like on
six?
the next episode?
Oh my
Dang.
God, he sent me the videos.
It was just
Bad.
the video that he said he was going to be on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I did not see the video of him
Did he have
actually
the
going to
cowboy
be
hat
there.
on?
He had a baseball cap on backwards. You know, he was at home.
The next day he came on a first take, but we're not going to talk about that because they trashed the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Stephen A. Smith. Stop saying somebody needs to be drug tested.
On the
Every
stop
fucking time.
smoking weed.
Bro, half my takes match your takes. So maybe you should start smoking weed. Because you sound like me, motherfucker.
His thing is more if it's not allowed to be
seriously.
smoking weed and things, stop doing it. That's
Stephen A.
what
Smith,
his
I
entire point is.
want to make a serious moment here, guys. I do want to make a little quick serious moment here. All jokes aside, Stephen A. Smith, some of us are medical patients. We are highly educated, highly intelligent individuals, and well thought out through our processes. Down to C4, who's still learning how to be a broadcaster because he's a kid. He's literally young kid still. He's young still. And then you got me and Podcast P, who are medical patients, and we found it a bit disrespectful that you keep trying to blame somebody being stoned or something. Because I'd be sometimes looking at you and I'm like, is he drunk? You know, but I don't say that to the world, bro, because I'm not trying to do that to you. If you don't like a take that somebody has, they're not poor educated just because you don't like what they said. They're not high or stoned just because they say something irrational. Just disagree with them and say why you disagree with them. You don't got to take cheap shots at stoners, Stephen. That's all I'm saying. All right,
Well, you got to take cheap shots at somebody.
We're gonna get into breaking the
Cowboy
next
fans?
game down. C4 is gonna grab me a drink, I hope. Thanks, brother. And we're going to keep going here. We're almost to our commercial. Oh, no. Are we supposed to be at our commercial break? After the games. After we break down the games real quick.
Got Saturday and then Sunday games and then do
Punch my
Saturdays?
microphone.
I punched my computer, so it's all good.
Punch someone. It's okay. He's got to come back anyway. So, don't do that. That was not okay. You're a failure at life. All right, so
Don't you pitch my shit. Give me that back. Talk shit.
don't take a joint out of my mouth. You
I
loser.
will take a joint out of your mouth. Tell me I'm a loser at life. Can't hit my weed no more.
All right, so let's do this. Game number 2. I ain't even got the schedule. I messed up. Here it is. I was like, I had the next game. I had the brackets. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
pulled
like,
up.
yeah, I'm ready to talk about the next games, and we know what happened. We know who's here. Let's talk about what's going to happen.
Well, I don't want
now.
to do that until after the break. So let's finish up just at least with the scores. Not everybody knows who won. Some people actually only listen to our sports show because we're funny and don't even care about football.
That's still the wrong thing.
I got a message from, I know it's on the wrong week. I got a message from somebody that I don't remember who the sender was. It wasn't that long ago. It was a while back. I forgot, actually, honestly, not until you said that, I forgot about it. But they said, I don't watch football. I smoke weed. But because of you guys, I'm absolutely learning nothing about football. And then they said, just kidding, I'm really learning about football. But it was funny. It was well thought out in the way they wrote it. They would have fit in here. That's all I'm saying. They would fit in here. But I was like, oh, you're funny. I was like, oh, you're funny. Like I smoke a lot of weed. I love your football show. I know nothing about football. And because I listen to your great weed football show, I still know nothing about football. And I was like, Bazinga, I love you. You're a good man. I forgot about that. It's one of those things where I read that email while I was working and then I never got back to it. I'm going to stop doing that. The Browns.
The first game was actually the Browns Texans.
Yeah, my anger game is over. So the first game was the Browns Texans, and the Texans, dude, CJ Stroud, bro, somebody said it this week, and I said, you're absolutely correct in my eyes, at least from like 1989 forward, because that's all I know, right? You know, I don't really recall,
What?
pre like 8-year-old football was just playing and having fun with my friends as kids. I mean, so when I think about the season CJ Stroud has had as a rookie and what he's done in the playoffs in the first round against the Browns, that was largely considered the number one, or at least top 5 or top 3 defense, number 1 on a lot of people's charts, right? And you look at it, and it's a 45-14 blowout, dude.
How about
January Joe did not show up to work that day.
How about coach talking his defensive end right into that fucking pick 6, bro? Told him exactly what to do, what to expect, and what to do when it happened.
That's good coaching. That's why that man has that job.
Yes. For a rookie head coach, that was beautiful, dog.
Yeah, he's a rookie head coach and is in the running for coach of the year.
All right. I mean, honestly,
he's up there with Dan Campbell from the Lions. Honestly, those are my 2 favorites. 2 of my favorites for coach of the year.
Whoever goes, no, but he also has a rookie quarterback.
That's why I said I have 2 favorites. Okay, God damn it. You know what? I let the league settle it, and I report the news. Okay, that's what I do.
So whoever remains in the playoffs after this week is who's going to get the thing.
In the fourth coldest game in NFL history and the coldest game in Kansas City Chief history, frozen tuna don't. I even said frozen fins. Wasn't that one of the quips of my show last week of my production?
Yeah,
was frozen fins, and I do believe that the weather absolutely played a part in this. Only 7 points by one of the highest scoring teams this year in a frozen tundra, and you see 26 by a team that's used to playing in that, and it tells you everything you needed to know about that game.
A shout out to any of the fans who might have been taken to the hospital after going to the game and sitting out under that cold. There's like 10 or so families or something that went to the hospital after that.
I'm crazy, and I'm a fan, so I get it, right? But you have to. I don't think I could do it. I'm not going to lie.
Fucking,
that's just the temperatures that I just don't do.
Dude had fucking an ice cube.
I don't do
for a mustache. I mean, I'm just saying.
What game?
Did I miss any games?
No. Well, kind of. We're still kind of talking
blowout.
about that, yeah.
We were just talking about CJ Stroud. Shit is probably the best rookie we've ever.
I'll just say good kid.
He's probably
good
the
job.
best rookie season I've ever seen, guys.
Fuck Ohio State, but let's go Houston.
I can go back to 89 and say I've never seen a rookie season that good.
Never.
And we
it's not. Like,
I want to explain that we didn't bet against you. We just thought that AR's running ability was going to be better. That's all.
I thought AR was going to be better.
Honestly, it would have been if he didn't go out without going out.
Honestly, and I thought Bryce Young. Honestly, so here's the truth. I thought Bryce Young's season was going to be CJ's season. CJ's season was going to be Bryce's season.
I was worried about Bryce's height. He's like 5'9",
right? And it's because you went to Ohio State. No, I'm just playing. Go Michigan.
I mean, he's like 5'9", right?
Yeah, he's not very tall.
Literally my height. Like he's literally a murdered quarterback in the
NFL. He came from fucking Nick Saban's offense, which honestly most quarterbacks once they come from Nick Saban's offense don't do good. Look at Mac Jones.
Mac Jones terrible. Tua's probably the only one out of Alabama that I've had.
Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Well, I was like, Jalen Hurts is a complicated situation.
He also went to
Oklahoma. Yes. Yeah. And he actually didn't even start at didn't Jalen Hurts start at like Ohio also or something? Well, that was Burrow that started Ohio, went to LSU. Yep. Yeah. Ohio State does develop quarterbacks. I've just noticed that since the transfer portal's been around, they don't stay there because if you can't get on the field and play, you can't get to the NFL. It's that fucking football. You know what I mean?
And they have all the good quarterbacks. Like, seriously. Goddamn.
So let's talk about this Lions-Rams game. What a fucking game, man.
What a fucking slugfest, dude. I think I sent you a meme of that.
Heavyweight fight.
Pow. One after the other. And
you hit me, I hit you. Pow. Oh, you got me down a couple scores. Pow, pow. Counterpunch.
But then
it was a fucking
they
fight.
showed a contrast between the two games.
That game was beautiful. I don't need 50 points to have fun to watch a football game.
Right.
24-23. Goosebump. Look at that shit.
First game was the Packers-Cowboys game.
It's a goosebump game. It's fucking fun to watch.
But then the second game, because on the Lions and the fucking Rams, and it's fucking haymaker after fucking haymaker after fucking haymaker. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Now let's talk about the game that was postponed till Monday because of the snow. And Jimmy, did you see the one video of one of the fans who took off his shirt after shoveling snow and hopped in the tube and slid down just a little bit?
That man is different. That man is just built different. And that man also has a layer of fat equivalent to like a polar bear because, bro, you were out of your goddamn mind.
Also, shout out to the one guy in the Tampa Bay Bucks number 12 jersey out there shoveling too. I guess $20 is $20, huh?
Hey, that's what you always tell me, isn't it?
$20 is $20.
So, this Bills-Steelers game, first off, I want to give hats off to the Steelers because believe it or not, there was a point in this game where it was 17-24 late in the game.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Steelers had a chance.
Why would I say that? Because I'm just right there. They had a chance. So, hats off to the Steelers. And that's probably why Mike Tomlin got to keep his job because honestly, think about this for a second. you're not even supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
You had to make a quarterback change 3 weeks before the season ended and switch to Mason Rudolph, right? Which is almost like saying we can't get it, so we're going to try change guys and just see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah, hope best for next year.
You end up in the playoffs. You end up with your 17th consecutive winning season as a Steelers coach, and I think it's like 20 winning season as a coach, period, consecutively or something like that.
Yes.
And then
All he does is win, no matter what.
got money on him, man. He gonna get an extension. What? Anyway, sorry. Did I let a lot out there that I want to happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, so and then the Bills, but the Bills, at home in that type of weather. I mean, the Steelers aren't, strange to it. Believe me, but still, just too much to overcome. Josh Allen, bro, he took off one time. And I was like, that is not a quarterback running. That's not a Kyler Murray, Lamar
when
Jackson
he went to
running.
stop him like
That's
he was going to
fucking
slide.
dump truck that hit the brakes and went the other direction at 60 miles an hour.
Did you just nope, I'll just keep on going.
Fucking dump truck running down the fucking.
He's like 6'5", 230.
He's the size of linebackers.
Yeah, this
in
is
like
big
maybe
dude.
like early college,
Shit,
late
I am
high
getting
school
out your
size
way,
linebacker, bro. Like, I don't want to be hit by that now.
That's
Right? Fuck you. So those are the games of the scores last week. But the game
we're forgetting the game.
De la Restance. I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one, podcast.
That Sunday night game. I'm sorry, that Monday night game,
I
ladies and gentlemen.
texting you about this game. I was like, bro.
I started watching some of
I
it.
sent you eyes, I think.
Yeah. Because I sent you a thing. I was like, dude, are you fucking sitting me? Are you shitting me?
I sent you eyes. Like, I'm watching. Trust me. I see you.
10-0. I was like, what? Not even 10. Dude, the last time I saw this type of score was in a Super Bowl.
Eagles couldn't score on the listen. When the Eagles
I'm
couldn't
just
score
saying.
on the tush push on the goal line, I knew something was going to go wrong.
I'm just saying.
I knew it was going to go
I also
wrong.
want to give a shout out to the only Bucks quarterback to ever hit 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in a playoff game. Damn train Tom Brady.
Nugget.
Damn train Tom Brady.
He won a Super Bowl. I'm like, nice nugget.
Yeah.
Tom won a Super Bowl and didn't even do that.
Yeah, let's
Nice
go Baker.
nugget.
Like I said,
I love a good stat.
if they can get at least to the NFC Championships, like I said, I'll change his name and forever call him Tampa Baker.
All right, so the
Mayfield.
question though
That
becomes.
was a good one. Tampa Baker.
Don't give me the card. Don't make him feel good. You're not allowed to make him feel good.
Shut up, Trey. Shut up, Trey. Just because you don't like to do
You
it.
feel a little good.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
light your elbow on fire now, Trey.
Did you light me on fire? Wait a minute.
So light your elbow on fire, not your jersey with the teal colors.
These
that's
Spurs jerseys go hard, huh?
So
not
beautiful.
really.
What? You don't see the Aztecia print?
No,
on
I mean,
the
look.
everything?
Whoever
It goes
thinks
so
that, whoever
hard.
thinks
This
that's
is way
hard.
harder than this. That's a Super Bowl jersey.
I don't like the color scheme, Doc. I'm sorry.
What? Oh, you disgust me. The orange, the teal, the pink, the Fiesta colors, bro. It must be. He's from the East Coast. This is a Latin thing, bro.
It really is. I'm emo as fuck. I'm not gonna
It's a
lie,
Latin
bro.
thing, dog. Just let it go.
I'm emo as fuck. I'm like, I just don't like the, I mean, it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the color scheme. You got the Day of Death one, and we can rock with that.
Oh, you talking about it's Dia de la Motre.
Yeah. You got one of those. I'll rock with that because that's gonna be black and fucking awesome.
Well, it's gonna be black, and then all these colors to accent it. You douche.
Yeah, the accent's not the main fucking colors, dick shit.
I hate you. So, guys, I got some great news for you guys. It is time for a little breaky break. When we get back after the commercial break, guys, we're going to be breaking down the 4 games that are this weekend coming up here at 2:30 Mountain, 4:30 Eastern. So real soon here, we're about, just about 2.5 hours from kickoff, coming up against the hour. So we got to take a quick commercial break. But when we get back, we're going to pick C4's brain, podcast piece, where we're going to find out what they think. We don't have Chris today, which
I don't
means
think about much.
I wish Chris was here because I know he's going to pick the Lions. After that, I'm not entirely sure what he would pick.
Honestly, I wouldn't even blame him to pick
We
Lions
could pick
this
the
week.
wrong things for him and then see what happens. You know what? We might go to
can't
football
do
hell for
that,
that.
dude.
Watch us miss every game that we do.
I can't
You know how
do
we
it
cannot
anyway.
miss every game? We'll each pick one game that we gave him, and we get one right.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
We give him a game? No, I don't give nobody a game. Fuck that. He better be here if he wants to fucking go.
Look, everybody loves creativity, good food, and hard work. That's why it's so easy to love Sam's Creations. Sam's Creation is award-winning cannabis food creations. Find Sam's Creations on Facebook and Instagram with Sam's with a Z, Creations with a Z. Or place your order today at 719-283-1701.
Trey gonna be that old guy in sandals and khakis with a button.
I've been saying this for how long now?
Like I can't step outside naked.
We jumped into the river.
What did you do? Did you run
I
along
jumped
the river
in.
bank?
I let autocorrect make me look stupid on Facebook every day. With Luxembourg. I can't do it.
It's Luxembourg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's what they all say.
You trying to get me to do the hump and something.
Ah!
Oh, look at you, girl.
I said it's too early.
Sexual tracking app on it. And it found that
Who is actually using that? Welcome home, gentlemen from the 4th Infantry Division, 4th ID.
Yeah. I think he was trying to be funny, but it kind of escalated.
I think he was trying to hit her on a discount. Oh!
We used to listen to FM, but they played the same old
All right, it's time to have that talk. Yeah, I'm talking to you, homeowner. Don't you try to run away, townhome renter and apartment renter. Look, every time we move, they charge us a ridiculous amount of money. Every time you need something remodeled, those people charge you a ridiculous amount of money. So this time, when I moved, I got my whole deposit back. Now, I can't promise you the same results, but what I can tell you is I went through Quality Peak Customs. That's right, that's handyman and remodeling. And at Quality Peak Customs, they're going to take care of you the best they can to help you get the best job you can. So whether it's moving out, needing your apartment brushed up for the handover, your townhome, you want to rent that out, you need it fixed up for the big remodel, hey, that house. When's the last time you've done something? Well, when you do it, why don't you call Quality Peak Customs at 719-964-6871. That's 719-964-6871. You can also email Quality Peak Customs at qualitypeak.customs@gmail.com for your free quote today. You can check out Quality Peak Customs on Facebook as well. Let's go with Quality Peak Customs for your next move, your next remodel, or the next time you need a helping hand around your home.
Are you troubled by pop culture references in the middle of the night?
Do you or a loved one experience feelings of dread finding collectibles in your attic or basement?
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Control, Alt, Throw Against Wall.
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your mind-numbing needs. We're
ready to believe you.
Hey, what's going on? It's the hungry hustling American dream Afro man. Wake and bake, America. Yeah, you're chilling with Mr. Ashtray.
That's Mr. Trey, not Ashtray.
You're listening to Mr. Trey, and you know why. Yeah. Yeah.
It's time for Blunt Football Talk.
In trouble, gets away. Mahomes racing with the bad ankle and all inside the 20.
My concern is that Kyler doesn't come back until late in the year. And so,
Parsons on the move, and Micah Parsons is on.
hey, tell me you didn't grow up in the projects without telling me.
I grew up with adjacent.
Third and long, it's Von Miller putting his stamp on this one.
Good for you. I hope it fucks your life up. I hope you fail. I hope you fall flat on your face. I'm like, these are my friends. This is us.
The ball comes out of his hand toward the end zone. Picks up.
Feels bad for Deshaun Watson coming back and having terrible performance.
J.K. Dobbins' hand.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
This is Blunt Football Talk. That's pro football done.
Unprofessional.
Morning, America.
Yeah.
Blunt
Football.
Talk. That's pro football done.
Unprofessional as fuck. No, not generally. Think you finish it?
What is it?
Boy.
What the fuck?
4.
Listen, fucking goddammit. He's over here
4.
fucking doing the whole fucking
See,
Jurassic
it's
Park
the
thing.
iPhone thing.
He's triggering me with his Jurassic Park thing. He's triggering me with his Jurassic
Turn
Park ringtone.
volume off.
I'm still
silent. Not airplane mode.
I still have nightmares of reaching into a giant pile of dinosaur shit to find a phone.
because of that fucking.
Have you heard? Oh no, there's this thing. I don't know. There's a scientists have actually gone back and actually figured out exactly what a T-Rex would sound like, and we've been lied to, dude. It is way more terrifying than you would ever fucking imagine. It is the best thing in the world, but it is so fucking terrifying. Like the actual sound. No, the actual what an actual T-Rex would sound like.
Would frighten you to death.
Have you not heard that? Like the scientists have actually gone through and used the fossils of the voice box and all that shit and come up with exactly what it would sound like, and it's not the sounds. Yeah, it's not that. It is not that. Oh, it's okay. Like
Let's go lion.
There he is. There he is. Fuck you, no, I'm just playing. But think like a bird chirp, but slowed down and deepened.
Oh god, it's creepy. Like I put that in my head, and I'm like, I'm an audio guy, so I'm like, that sounds.
Like after the show, I'll pull up I'll find it on TikTok and show you that, because that's the only thing I could think of. I was like, it's just like a bird chirp, but slowed down.
Oh my god, Chris is
reverberated.
here.
Yes, Chris is here. That's why I said fuck you, Chris.
somebody
Love you,
has
Chris.
to
Though.
tell me- Chris should be made aware that I actually can't hear you.
Yeah.
We have C4 in the studio, and he's using my headphones. I couldn't find the other headphones. Sorry.
Just call him Silly Putty, because we can't call him Serious Putty.
Technically, in the family, we just call him number 4. Whenever we refer to you, it's just we're like I'm just like
Even here,
coming.
even here, it's 4. Don't feel bad. They used to call me Trey.
Yeah, he's a third too. So let's
It's
see
tattooed on
here.
my arm. Me and your dad are turds.
We do got to go through. Yep, we're turds. We do got to go through these games. I'm excited about this one because of 2 reasons. It could be a really good game, one, or it could be exactly why Lamar Jackson is the MVP in my eyes. Kind of situation for Houston. We're about to find out.
I mean, he could still be MVP in Horizon.
But you guys got to remember, Houston's not no slouch team. That's a 10-win team. That's what I call
11-win team.
Well, technically, I'm talking about regular season 10-win team.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, they did count that 11th win. That was an error by me.
They are a double-digit team. Win though, right? Like they're no slouch. That's the bottom line. They are not going to be a slouch team. And actually, in my eyes, Houston's defense is exceptionally better than I expected them to be this year. And that's actually why they're here. Don't get me wrong. It's the lights out play of CJ Stroud. But what I'm saying is he could have played lights out, but with no defense to back him up, I don't think he would have been able to outscore everybody that much in the year, right?
Yeah, facts.
But so what I think that I'm concerned with is that going into the playoffs, you have the Ravens with the number 1 defense. And I've always said you need an offense to win, or you end up like Chicago losing to Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, right? Remember they had the number 1 defense, but their offense was just fucking nothing.
When was Chicago in the Super Bowl?
They went to the Super Bowl against the Colts. Peyton Manning. Yeah.
What was that name? What was that guy's name? Devin Hester.
Oh yeah, Devin Hester.
I remember Devin Hester, but I don't remember being in the fucking Super Bowl.
He returned the opening kick for a tutty.
Yeah. Opening kickoff was took back for a tutty. I do remember.
And they jinxed it. They were saying it right when it happened. They were like, he returns a lot, and then he does it right in front of me.
I got a new TV that year, and because we were hosting a Super Bowl party, so I got a brand new TV that year. I remember because we were hosting the party. And I was like, I can't have this little teeny TV we got here. We got to go get us at least a 42-inch or 30.
Do you remember when we went from analog to digital?
Like that was equivalent to a 50-inch today, back then.
Yeah, like if you don't
the
have
bitches were fucking heavy, bro.
Yeah, if you don't have a 48 to a 50-inch TV today, people look at you weird.
Shit, I got a fucking 50-inch in my living room. One in my bedroom, too.
Sorry, that's too easy. I'm 5 years old. My bad.
55.
I feel sorry for your wife. Deadpool.
Yeah. Sorry for your wife.
He punches, what's his face, in the nuts. Like, I feel sorry for your wife. So, we're going to get into the picks right now. Don't forget, you guys got to tell me what Chris picks because I can hear him.
Yeah, since we talk about this. Okay, so for game, we already know that one. We already know that one, my guy. Okay. So first up, we're going to talk about, as Trey tried to say, it's either going to be a amazing game or quote unquote So now we're going to try and really pick. All right, so 4. Who do you think's gonna win this first game? 2 o'clock Mountain Time.
Ravens. I just can't pick the Texans.
What do you mean you can't?
I can
pick
hear
the
Chris,
Texans?
by the way,
Just
now.
can't.
It's like,
Cool.
I mean,
Okay.
it could be a good game, but if it's a good game, it's a good game for the Ravens for a win. It's just.
So you're saying the Texans have no chance
It's
at
not
all?
that they don't have a chance at all. It's just I don't think they're gonna pull through.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure about that.
I don't believe that, sir.
Oh.
You have no faith.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it's. If you say if it's going to be a game, it's only going to be a good game for the fucking Ravens. No way. A good game is a good game between both teams, which
But
is
I feel like
either,
the
which is
Ravens
mostly
will
going to be probably a defensive game. Both of these teams have explosive offenses, which can put up points easily, but they also have great defenses.
Right, it's not going to be a
You know.
blowout.
I do think that this game is going to be interesting. So who you got, Chris? First game. So hold on.
Oilers.
Thor has Ravens. Chris has Oilers. Trey, who you got?
You took the Oilers?
Yeah, he took the Oilers, bro.
That's
Every time he says it, I'm like, wait. I mean, you know they're not really in the playoffs because they got knocked out. They lost to the team.
Facts.
Right?
I'm going to go with the Ravens, obviously. You know that my preseason pick was Kansas City, Dallas for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but now Dallas is out.
Well, no, but my postseason playoff bracket pick is actually the Ravens and the Niners, obviously. Although I pray to hell that somebody will just beat the Niners anyway. But they may not. And I don't care. So the bottom line is I really do hope that that it is the Ravens. I really just want to sleep. Listen to me. He and I were talking this morning, and I was like, look, do you realize that that if Lamar, obviously, and he should be the MVP this year, if he wins that MVP, if he wins a Super Bowl, he'll literally be with as many MVPs as Patrick Mahomes and one Super Bowl behind. I said, like, that's kind of profound or fundamental, you know? So I'm going to go with the Ravens. I'm going to take Lamar. I'm kind of going to ride Lamar all the way to the end, just like, you know, he bet on himself. I respect the hell out of that, you know. He really got, you know, he didn't get the contract, the $300 million guaranteed contract he originally started with, but that's how negotiations work. You aim high, you land in the middle, and you hope to be happy.
Well,
only takes one bad play.
Right, Chris is right. It only takes one bad play. So I'm going to take a cue here since Chris got them all right, or most of them right. He got more out of all of us.
He was still wrong on one game.
No, one game. So I'm going to follow him behind. I'm going to go Texans as
right
well.
Back where he belongs.
What game?
How many games did we get, Trey? How many games did we get, Trey?
Yeah,
4 right.
Exactly. We got 4 right. He got 5. So
what game
we
did
got
you get
8.
wrong?
So ha.
Browns. I picked the Browns. But I will tell you, I didn't feel comfortable about it. But it was their defense.
No, you want to know which game he picked was wrong.
Yeah, because he had the highest. He had the most points. I want to know what he got wrong.
Anyway, I'm picking the. I'm going with the Texans as well, sir. I apologize.
Cowboys. Chris got the Cowboys.
Cowboys wrong.
Yeah. Everybody got the Cowboys wrong, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah, everybody lost money on that fucking Vegas bet.
Boy, after the first play, they were like, "Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, there's a pick, and then it's 14 to nothing. Wait, there's a pick 6. What? It's 27 to nothing in halftime. What?
Trey threw his jersey off at halftime.
What? Another Cowboys fan punched a TV and had a fit. What?
One Cowboys fan punched his own TV. No, that's one of the stupidest, best videos ever.
Every time, every year.
I laugh every year.
It's always somebody punching a fucking
Cowboys
TV.
Fan.
Why punch the TV,
Just
man?
punch him.
Jesus,
Don't punch the TV. Punch him.
Facts. Find a friend. Punch
Whoever
them.
him is.
Go outside to a punching bag and put Mike McCarthy's face on it or Dak's face on it, and just punch that. It's that simple. It's easy.
Are you
We could all do it.
Just
a little bit.
That's where in Dallas's field, more than one bad play screwed the game.
The offense, defense, just everywhere. It was bad. All right, so next game is the Packers-Niners. This game is going to be quite interesting. Who do you got for?
No, I'll go. I have
Okay,
one first.
Trey.
Who did you pick for the last game? Ravens or
Texans.
Texans? Oh. All right, I'll go. We're going to the Packers, San Francisco. I'm praying that All they need is love. But I got to pick the 49ers because I'm also not insane.
I mean,
Who's
Fair.
at home?
the Niners.
San Fran.
Who's on third? I'll just play
Who are the two quarterbacks that are on top of the everything right now after the second half of the season? Oh,
these are the two top.
These two
These are the
quarterbacks.
two top young quarterbacks in the NFC. Right? No
right
doubt
now.
about it. Purdy and Love.
Yeah. So this is gonna be, man, they're playing lights out. It's all about who gets hot, who's been hot at the right time.
I agree.
The Niners
I mean,
have
you
set
look
out
at
a
Philly,
week.
Philly, Dallas, great examples of not getting hot at the right time and being hot all
Falling
season.
apart.
And it don't matter.
Yeah, falling apart. But I sometimes this is where rest can either hurt or help you. The Niners had a week off. Packers have been playing fucking lights out football.
That is true.
With the way the Niners have been playing, that week off helped. I don't care what nobody says. You ain't gonna not tell me no different.
The last time the Niners had a bye
CMC
week,
got
they
good
came back and
rest.
destroyed whoever they fucking played. Who did they play? They played the Philly. They came back
let me
and
give you a
destroyed
great
fucking
example.
Philly.
Is Taylor Swift going to be there?
No,
wrong
Jason
game,
Kelsey
wrong game.
retired,
Wrong
so
game.
yeah, so she won't be there.
No, check this out. And that's Donna Kelsey, you're thinking the mom. I was like, anyway, no, seriously. Have you seen some of the commercials with Donna Kelsey? You get it, girl.
She's been in a bunch of them before.
That's what I'm saying. I just love it. Like, mom got in on the paycheck. Get it, girl.
Campbell's is paying everybody.
Campbell, can we get a Campbell's paycheck? Stoners love Campbell's soup.
Not really.
Oh, thanks. You just ruined our commercial pitch right there. This is why I don't let you come to meetings.
I don't like Campbell's soup.
You're suspended from the meetings.
Cowboys is
I've
good.
never come to the meeting.
You're not supposed to buy the old school concentrated soup.
Even the new
Ugh,
shit.
Okay, not that shit.
Wait, hold on. We lived off the fucking chicken and rice and chicken and stars when we were sick. Chicken and noodles.
You know it.
and the fucking tomato soup
Don't act like I
Yep.
did like. I still like the tomato soup.
with
What are you
some
talking
with some
about?
grilled cheese or some fucking gold.
Yep, grilled cheese, tomato
Yes, sir.
soup.
I
That's
don't really
fucking
like
meal.
it.
What?
You like tomato soup, don't you?
No, not really. I like
Oh, well, I was
chicken
gonna make
noodle
that while
soup.
you were
That's my
here.
favorite.
Boy, you need to get what you need.
I mean,
is-
if you make it, I'll eat it. But like, it's like,
I was fucking with
has
you.
anybody
I'm
ever
just
gave that man a
making
really
it
good
proper.
grilled cheese to go with
Okay.
that tomato soup, dog? Because sometimes I can make all the difference. A really good made grilled cheese sandwich with that tomato soup dipped in
Absolutely.
I can make all the difference in
Gouda.
the world. But if
Make
like
that
this
bad
all right,
boy
now,
with
I'm saying
Gouda.
use cheddar.
Oh, I make mine with milk. So you're saying do cheddar because yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Cheddar is easier
So-
for lactose intolerant people to digest.
Who are you
We
picking?
definitely are talking about cheese, but we're not talking about the cheese packer head game. Cheese head game. Okay.
No, I brought it back to cheddar. Cheddar heads. You see, I tried to bring it back around. I tried.
That's fair.
All
That's
right,
fair.
so
Shout out to everybody checking us out, by
Trey's
the way,
going
across the
Niners.
country and across the globe right
Yeah,
here on
yeah.
Wake and Bake America Radio. This is the home of your favorite cannabis radio shows, including Blood Football Talk, Newbie and the Doobie, and Wake and Bake America show, Control, Alt, Delete, all here at Wake and... I say Control, Delete, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. I'm actually a real nerd. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, control. Throw it against the wall. That's what nerds do as well. We do.
Oh, those guys, Dillinger and Chuck are going to kill me. I can't even pitch their show for them right. It's all right. Once you listen to them, I'll make more sense than they do, actually.
I mean,
There's some truth to that.
I don't know, man. I've been trying to read some of your texts. I was like, what the fuck is this man saying to me? That's why I'm like, wait, WTF? And then you go explaining something that I already knew about. I'm like, no, not that part. Not that part.
You just got to look
But
at
I didn't want to be like all rude about it. I was like, no, not that. I knew about that, fool. What was this at the end? That you tried to sneak in there just to see if I was reading the texts? I know that's why you did it.
You really have to, like...
You have to read all of his
ask.
texts to try to understand what this motherfucker
You
is
do.
saying.
You have to ask. Chicken feet soup. One of the commenters said, chicken feet soup.
I mean, hey, some people like chicken feet.
Shout out to Paul, literally commenting on the show live right now while we're actually taping the show.
What's up,
Awesome.
Paul?
Shout out to Paul. Love it, man.
Fish-
Thanks for
Fish
checking
and
in,
Paul?
buddy. So,
All right, so next
let's get
up-
back to this. So we got Chris. Who you taking, Niners or Packers? Let's get out of this game.
Cheeseheads all the way.
He said all he needs is love.
You can't go for somebody in your division, you loser. No, I'm just
I
Who
can.
wants to play him?
Niners. They're going to the Super Bowl. Get ready, Niners fans.
No.
he hyped him up and everything, didn't he?
Damn,
Yeah,
Who you
really?
going
get
with,
ready.
man?
Niners are going
Fuck.
to the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's like we said. No 7 seed has made it further than this.
No 7 seeds got here till now.
Exactly.
One bad play.
bound to
Most
fail.
has gotten this far. Well, you
Niners
know,
are going.
it's got to fail at some point, but I don't think they fail right now.
So what are we doing here?
I think we're going Green Bay.
Oh. All right, let's go to the next game. This is interesting because we have 2 hosts on this show today that are here. Chris is, of course, in here from the Wake and Bake America show because his Lions are in the playoffs. And then, of course, Podcast P is my co-host here on the show, and he's a huge Buccaneers fan. I have to pick between my friends today. I feel like I'm put like between my friends.
Yeah, who you picking, Trey?
Why I picked first last, you jerk.
Who you picking, Trey?
Actually, Chris is up. No, wait, have you picked first yet? No, you're up.
Who you picking, Trey?
Here,
You already know who I'm going to pick, even though I like the Buccaneers.
He said the Buccaneers. I heard him say it. No,
I said, even though I like the Buccaneers, you know who I'm picking.
Lions, actually.
Okay, so this is a tough game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You already
I'm
wrote
not
down the
sure
Bucks.
who
I
to
said it's
pick.
gonna be the Lions. I said
Baker
Lions,
makes
not
me
him.
nervous. I don't know how well he can play in that Detroit indoor weather. No, seriously. I'm gonna go with the Lions, man.
For the
You know I've
weather
been
and
big
the
on
game?
Coach Campbell. You know it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Lions as well. Like honestly,
I like what Baker's doing. The story that comes out of this game, I want them to beat the 49ers. That's all I'm going to say. So either way, whoever wins this game, I will be rooting for in the NFC Championship.
You want them to beat the 49ers? Who's
Fuck
them?
yeah.
Who's them?
Either you or the Lions. I don't care.
So you think the Packers can't do it? That's what you're saying.
What did I pick?
See, but I
picked
said
the 49ers.
Lions.
Clearly, I don't think
Lions.
the Packers can do it.
I said Lions, and you still put
I
Packers.
cannot do it.
I said Lions, and you still put Bucks down. At least I picked against my team.
Oh, you're picking Lions?
Yeah. I'm because like I've been saying, I don't care how far we make it. If we make it past, we're good. I'm happy we made it this far. But it's on you.
Detroit has got so much energy
Lions,
right now.
I'm gonna pick the Bucks.
What?
I mean,
He's going upset alert.
yeah, I'm gonna pick this upset just because the Bucks, you know, they just recently went to a Super Bowl. You never know; they might actually
Not
have a
with
good
that
chance.
guy.
But above Baker, has the team pretty much somewhat been the same above him, like the coaching and the ownership and all that.
The only thing that's really changed is Baker
On a
Really?
1-year prove it or lose it deal.
and he's fucking
And
proved
he's
it.
fucking proved the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
Which is-
so
I'm happy
give me
where
the
he's at, yeah.
Bucks. Give me the
Hey,
Bucks. Yeah, I like
if
the
they've
Bucks
got
here.
nothing to lose,
Yeah.
that's a good choice
I
right
like
there.
the
Not gonna lie
Bucks
to
here.
you,
Hold on, I might need to change my pick now. No, wait, no.
We're going with
Once it's on
Lions.
paper, what happens?
right? It's that's what
It's
it
on
is.
paper. You can't change it. It's on the board.
Yeah, I like the Bucks here.
Okay, so then let's do this. That's that game. So we got one more game to pick, guys, and then we're gonna get out of here and go watch some fucking football and have some fun.
Who do you think
This
is
game
gonna
right
win
here-
this time? Who do you think's gonna go to the Super Bowl? That's
So-
the question.
No, well, no. We're not gonna. I mean, you can answer that if you want.
Honestly,
I say the Ravens.
out
I
of
say Ravens
this game?
Niners.
Out of
Right
this-
now-
out of this game,
Right now, Ravens Niners is who I think's going.
past couple of years between normally it's this game that normally decides who goes to the
And
Super
for the
Bowl.
record, I said Ravens Niners way back before Dallas got waxed.
That wasn't your Super Bowl
No,
buzz.
that was preseason though. That was
Yeah.
preseason.
Yeah.
That was.
Sure.
You know what that was on paper.
Yeah.
And you know what on paper does to us in here.
Mhm. It's
Fucks
that-
us every
that-
year.
See, that's why I say every time you say on paper, I go, "That's your favorite word, on paper."
It is because you look great on paper, but you know where you don't look great, Dallas?
On the
In
field,
the playoffs.
on the field against
No,
Green
they
Bay.
looked good all season until the playoffs.
That hurts.
I mean, that's
Cowboys fans, at least.
That's yeah.
I've
That's
been
what they
hurting
do, though.
Cowboys fans for 20 years as a broadcaster, bro. I'm good.
That's what they do.
Well, 10 as a broadcaster and 20 as a writer, but anyway. I mean, who's keeping track when you get our age, right? We don't
That's
even
right.
fucking care
So,
anymore.
I
We
guess
keep track
it's-
of the episode number so we can remember what episode we said something stupid on.
So now it's the final game, ladies and gentlemen. It's
So
Chiefs,
this game
Bills.
right here, rematch. It's never been played on the road because Patrick Mahomes has never played a road playoff game. It's tough to win in Buffalo, but I can't go against Patty.
Ooh.
Because they're my pick to win and be the first repeat Super Bowl champion in like 15, 20 years now. It's almost
Yeah.
been 20 now, actually.
Yeah. Since Tom did it.
Wait, do I really want to take Kansas City in this game? Because Buffalo been paying like a motherfucker now. Somebody's got to upset.
So who's gonna? Who's?
I don't
gonna
have an
catch the
upset
ball?
picked. I don't have an upset
Got
picked.
field
Taking the
advantage.
Chiefs on the road against the Bills. Fuck it.
Oh, I'm taking Bills.
Let Patrick cook.
Whatever.
They're a team that is built to play in this weather.
Patrick.
Yeah. Let's go Bills.
I wrote Patrick. I really did.
You wrote
Patrick.
Patrick.
I didn't even write the Chiefs.
I saw
I'm not
you
even
write
rooting
it,
for the
dog.
Chiefs.
I saw you write it.
I'm not even fucking rooting for the Chiefs. I'm rooting for Patrick Mahomes, and that is it.
Let's go Bills Mafia, bro.
Chris, who you taking?
I got to take the Bills.
Gotta take the Bills, he says.
Dollar bills. They might be frozen.
They paying fans another $20 an hour.
Paul says, "Hey, Paul's with you guys going on the Bucks. Paul's with you on the Bucks, actually."
Oh, nice.
Listener Paul says he's got the Bucks. Sorry, I was just checking the notes there or the messages. I mean. So from the live feed. By the way, if you want to be part of the live show, join us anytime on podbean.com. Look up Wake-in-Bake America Radio. And that's where you'll find our 4 shows that air as they're produced, some of them live. It's so fun. And we love having the interaction from the fans. We really do. We are the original America's first AM FM radio show and station going all the way back to Blazing 98.5 and K-High 1580, letstalkpot.com. We are the formidable place for pot talk shows. Now,
we about it, bitch.
Sorry, we have to take a little commercial breaks in every once in a while. We are somewhat professional and yet still completely
unprofessional as fuck.
It's Blood Football Talk. So, Chris, say your pick one more time.
Buffalo Bills.
It's the Bills Mafia, baby.
Bills.
I thought that's what he said, but then I read our break-in.
All right. I said the Niners were going to the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to win. I got the Chiefs. Mahomes is going back-to-back. I've been saying this since the beginning of the playoffs.
I've been saying that since the beginning of the year, so I'm with you. But he got me scared, though. Not gonna lie, though.
But look, he's got something to prove. With that back-to-back, he's got something to prove. That's all he's thinking about. He's got something to prove.
I will tell you, if Kansas City does get through and the Ravens do get through, it is going to be a complicated pick for me because then it's my preseason pick against my start of the playoffs pick.
Chiefs all the way.
All right. Well, there's the picks, boys. Hey, listen, everybody. I want to thank everybody for stopping in today. Keep in mind that here at Wake and Bake America Radio, the opinions of each individual host is not the opinion of the station, our sponsors, or even the other host.
Right. I could say you're an asshole, and you can suck
say
up.
you're an asshole back.
Yeah.
Because it's a great show for that.
That's what we do.
Everybody have a great weekend. Go enjoy some football. 2 hours till kickoff, or just over 2 hours till kickoff. It's going to be a great weekend, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you're catching this later, don't forget to check out our website, www.WakeTheLetterNBakeAmericaShow.com.
Later, bitches.
Later.
Hey, what's going on? This the hungry, hustling American Dream Afro Man. Wake and Bake America. Yeah, you're chilling with Mr. Ashtray.
That's Mr. Trey, not Ashtray.
You're listening to Mr. Trey, and you know why. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? This the hungry, hustling American Dream Afro Man. Wake and Bake America.